Anyways, we got this one. Oh no, TikTok. Ha! TikTok. Ah, a classic. Exposing TikTok's creepiest scam couple by Soggy Serial. If you like this kind of content, please consider liking and subscribing. We have covered plenty of, or well, not covered, what we have in fact looked at plenty of crazy bullshit from TikTok. So we'll see what this is about. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Oh, I couldn't have imagined my life without being married to you. We've cried together. We've laughed together. We're bonded like no other. Isn't that right, G? Come here, give me.
Oh no, is it about kids again? Is it putting kids in danger again? Oh no. Oh, age gap couples, actually, in fact. I think people are way too pissy about age gaps. I'm gonna be honest. Like a 2-year age gap is not you're not a literal PDF. What is this? Like, no. And a 2-year age gap is not crazy. That is not crazy. You can't make me consider a 2-year age gap crazy.
A good little smooch, you. Sir, this is the FBI. Stop right there. FBI?
Well, that took a twisted turn. That took a twisted turn. That took a twisted turn. Well, terrible.
You're under arrest for scamming your audience, and stop whatever it is you're trying to do to your baby. My baby? Officer, that's my wife. His wife? Rookie, take the shot. Whoa. Hey my bowl of cereal, I know that my past few videos have mostly been, hey, this thing bad. And don't worry, I've heard you. So this one will be a little different, because today I want to talk about something a little bit more uplifting, a little bit more inspiring, a little thing called love, a special kind of love.
How does this even work? Oh no. Kinda, but not really. They just mentioned once, but after that, it's adults. Okay.
Transcends space and time. But mostly time, because I am, of course, talking about TikTok age gap relationships.
Bro, why did you... Is that a potato? I mean, you're both consenting adults. You're both consenting adults, okay? You're both consenting adults. But homie, bro.
Straight from the trap. I don't like paying no taxes.
So true. So true. Yes, dear. Yeah, oh no. Bro married. Bro.
Siempre lo hacemos bien duro. I bought a Benz straight from the trap. I don't like paying no taxes.
She went out for Titan. She looks like the She looks like the grandma from SpongeBob in the wheelchair with the episode where they sold chocolate. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh no. She looks like Aaron Yeager. That's crazy. The resemblance is uncanny.
Now, before sounding overly judgmental, I'll say that age gaps between consenting adults aren't inherently bad, as long as they're genuinely happy. And the lowest age gap of couples I want to check out today is only 37 years?
She was 37 years old when you was born. Oh no. Oh no. Bro, the guy aged so much better than the woman. Yes, you know why? He didn't even age. He in it for the money. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Maybe he likes it dusty. I don't know. Crazy.
But somehow more shocking than their age difference being my age, if I hadn't been conceived for another decade, is their lore. Because every single one of these TikTok age gap couples is so insane
When he almost comes and tells you to stop, but you keep going because he has genetics like you like. Bro. 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 Grandpa got nah, no, 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 no. That child is gonna be conceived and he's gonna be dead. Oh goodness. He bleached his hair to look older so they match, kinda. Yeah, probably. I wonder which number is bigger, the gap between their age or his age. With Shanxi, he's like 40 and the gap between them is more than 40. He's probably like in his 30s at best. Or like at best. And at worst, like in his 20s. Dude is already planning for inheritance. Father, you know the pawn shop show? And no, I do not. Grandpa smelled the flowers. Wrinkles in his genetics. Bro, did homie even get hard, or did you just extract it from his balls straight up?
I'm gonna have to get a therapy session after this video. Anyways, a couple I wanna check out are King Kuran and Queen Cheryl. Now, I know that to the untrained eye, these two might seem the same age, but if you look real closely, you'll notice that he was...
Her body didn't particularly age that bad, but holy fuck, that face did age. Like a grape in the sun.
If you look real closely, you'll notice that he was 25 and she was 62 and...
25 and 62? What are you doing? Wait, is this Grandpa plant a small tree? Hard, she got the seed after he put it in the blender. Also, 25 and 60, 25 and 62. 25 and 62. Are there some mommy issues involved?
They got married. And even better is that they first met 10 years before that. Yep, now that's some...
Hold up! Wait a minute! What? Oh, wait a minute. What? Nah. There's gotta be bait.
Real closely, you'll notice that he was 25 and she was 62 when they got married. And even better is that they first met 10 years before.
24 and his now fiancée Cheryl McGregor, 61, met when he was just 15, but there was no romantic feelings until last year. Well, they were both consenting adults now, so nobody can stop them. That is crazy. That is crazy. Why do I not believe this, by the way? Why do I not believe this part, regardless? Can't really do anything. It is what it is now. It's too late. Grandmommy issues. I just wanted a grandma. And now I got a wife. They met when her son hired him for a summer job. That's crazy. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Jumps. Just jumps. I'm not with this universe anymore. Jumps also.
For that. Yep, now that's something we in the YouTube business like to call grooming. Or I guess that's more of a Minecraft YouTuber thing. I actually covered these guys back when my haircut didn't make me look like a replica of every other commentary YouTuber. And I gotta admit, they seemed ecstatic together. They made silly TikTok dance. They announced that they were going to have a surrogate baby.
His sperm and a surrogate's eggs is how we are getting our baby.
And ever since, I've been following their beautiful, thriving relationship.
Like, just imagine if that baby grows up and like goes to school and like his classmates are like, is that your grandma? No, that's my mom. Bro learned MILF from American Pie after decided he has to have one. No, he said actually, yep. This is my pipeline into Gilf corn. A hole is a hole, I guess. Terrible. Let me guess, there was no romantic interest in her until she got a lot of money. Or that. I mean, maybe they don't even have a lot of money.
Their live, their laugh, their love. Ow. 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 Now, just to be upfront, I'm not being abrasive about their relationship just because one of them happens to look old enough to have met Jesus, or gave birth to him, who knows? No, I just feel...
Or dinosaurs. Do you know David Dobrik? Nope, I do not. Maybe she was around when the dinosaurs came into existence.
obligated to be, because it just so happens that they're also some of the most awful people on the internet. For example, less than a year ago, they announced that they bought a 22,000 square foot facility to turn into a women and children's shelter located in Adairsville, Georgia. And it was going to have everything.
Hello. We're at the women's shelter that we got.
That's in Adairsville, Georgia. We are in the process of restoring it and bringing it back to life so we can bring something back to the community. This is something we're very passionate about. So
I guess it's kind of a little bit foreshadowing, but it's funny that right from the start, she clearly couldn't care less and is making shit up on the fly of what should be their passionate life project.
We're at the women's shelter that we got.
this is something we're very passionate about.
Hello, welcome to our shit-ass multi-million-dollar project. We're starting to help women and orphans and those wheelchair people. I guess, I don't know. I'm like 300 years old. I thought this was my bathroom. We are so excited for this, guys.
This is a 22,000.
Accurate. That's what it felt like. That's for what it felt like. Holy shit, I've seen that couple on TikTok. I'm pretty sure they broke up recently. Oh no. That's so terrible. I don't give a shit.
1,000 square foot facility will include 40 well-lit rooms, a free daycare, state-of-the-art cafeteria, classrooms for GED, prep, trade school classes, and other business classes. We will also have a wing dedication to detox, rehab, and therapy. Some other amenities at the storehouse will include Bible study, horseback riding, swimming, an exercise room, free clothing, and free hygiene products. As you all can see, we have a lot of work to do.
How the heck are they going to afford what is essentially an entire city of amenities in their 22,000 square foot property that currently looks like the average Blockbuster?
All donations are accepted and appreciated. Please go to our website.
Aha! You can donate to their website. Well, it doesn't seem to appear in their description, nor in their bio, not on their YouTube, not on their Instagram. Maybe it's on.
Nah. They ruined completely. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. Nein. No. Niet. Nein. No. What is this?
Their OnlyFans, or more likely, they took it offline after they were exposed for lying and running an entirely fake charity donation scam by the people of Adairsville who posted this. There's been a lot of static and circulation recently of a couple in Rome, GA who had posted a video of a large building in Adairsville that they claimed to have and were turning into a women and children's shelter. They did not purchase this property.
Oh my god, this is so King Kwan new page. Bro will do at 35. She'll be like a she'd probably be dead. They broke up, what a shame. Anyway, although I'm pretty sure they stayed together for that long because they got popular, not for the right reasons, obviously, made money on TikTok. This exploitation of the elderly.
They did not lease this property, nor were they ever in contract for this property. Of course, the entire thing has to be a scam. If only we could have seen this lack of sincerity from the start. Apparently the real owner of the property does believe that a women's and children's shelter in Adairsville would be a beneficial and incredible undertaking. I mean, he just doesn't trust Quran and Cheryl. I mean, after this video, you probably won't blame him. The real owner has repeatedly requested that a video of them soliciting money for the property be removed, to no avail. And any and all donations they have and continue to receive are in no way affiliated or going towards this property or actual owner of the property.
So, nothing goes there. Nothing. So they straight up lied. They 100% lied. Most certainly. Very interesting. Not surprised. Nah, I think he was maybe just in it for the money.
restoring it and bringing it back to life. So
Now, obviously, most of this couple's viewers haven't even seen this statement, so Karan and Cheryl were able to quite literally collect donations using the property data of a random person. It's one thing to make cringy geriatric couple content, it's another thing entirely to exploit your audience by pretending to be Mother Teresa. I mean, she's already got the look down, and with this TikTok of Karan crying, everyone thought she also had the stature down, because everyone thought she was dead like Mother Teresa. Turned out he was actually crying because of the drama surrounding their surrogate baby they announced they were getting a few months prior. Because we all know the best place to vent about something as serious as a surrogate pregnancy is a public TikTok. I mean, that's where I'm having my therapy later. Which, for the people who don't know, surrogacy is a form.
You need a lot of therapy off of this one. And I mean, may need one too. The thing is this. You want to have an age gap relationship, fine, go ahead, I don't give a rat's ass. You want to make videos? I don't care, I don't give a rat's ass. You want to be cringe? That's a problem. You want to scam people? That's a problem. We haven't even talked about the second. I think there's another couple for this. Oh god, the surrogate baby drama. I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Of pregnancy most common when someone wants a child but can't, in this case for obvious reasons, where another woman will then grow or carry a child for another person or couple, sometimes by having her egg fertilized with someone else's sperm, or by carrying the already fertilized egg of someone.
Why? Soggy, why? Why? Imagine you date someone who was a teenager. Well, hilarious, hilarious.
Someone else. Now that's some peak TikTok drama. And Karan and Cheryl posted everything surrounding their surrogacy on their TikTok. The announcement where they clarify Karan's sperm will be used to fertilize the egg of the surrogate, since Cheryl is slightly past her expiration
date. Not just like her eggs are no more. They're very dusty. They ain't happening. Why the kissing are already out? Well, so that it's now burned into your mind.
Date.
His sperm and our surrogate's eggs is how we are getting our baby.
it's a traditional pregnancy. So we're not using Cheryl's eggs at all.
They shared confirmation of the surrogate pregnancy.
We're gonna see if she's pregnant.
Their gender reveal. Happy TikTok dances of the surrogate.
Does that mean grandma gets a granddaughter? I wonder if it's wrinkled. Why do you think about that? Her eggs are not hatching. There's just desert down there. It's just like, you know, when like the one of these grass thingies rolls by in like a Western movie, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's what it is.
Surrogate mother being imprisoned, because obviously the carrier of your child being imprisoned should be treated the same way as hitting the Fortnite grid. Now of course, this lack of seriousness when the alleged carrier of their child was being incarcerated rang a few alarm bells in virtually every viewer's head, including mine. This combined with the time that Karan mentioned she was a drug addict.
I didn't know there was an addiction involved the whole time we were having a baby, but yet I don't.
What? So the mom got the mom of the child got incarcerated.
Rang a few alarm bells in virtually every viewer's head, including mine. This combined with the time that Karan mentioned she was a drug addict.
I didn't know there was.
And a drug addict. What kind of surrogate mother did you pick out? You picked the worst one, probably. Out of all you lined up a few people and we're like, yep, I'll pick the worst one. I'll pick the criminal drug addict. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Was an addiction involved the whole time we were having a baby, but yet I don't. There's just so much shit going on that I'm just. Does she think me and Cheryl doing this for likes and views? Lady, you have never took one day. I just need prayer. I need peace. Because I'm tired of fighting for something I've been wanting for so fucking long.
Or Cheryl posting ultrasound picture of this tiny little embryo on May 21st, and then 2.5 weeks later having it turned into this big ass chunky baby made people even more skeptical. Plus, in the surrogate related videos, which coincidentally happen to garner more views than their average TikTok.
Is that even a baby? That looks ginormous. That looks ginormous. What if that's just the picture of a woman and then like a pregnancy folder pulled over it? What are the chances?
TikToks, they kept announcing their tour.
Y'all will be seeing our surrogate soon. And another update we're having, our first tour date is going to be in Biloxi, Mississippi, July 13th.
Yes.
And we will be there.
Where you could enjoy things like a picture or a hot dog, or everyone who donates $20 to Operation House the Homeless will receive a complimentary 7-night resort for up to 6 people. A guaranteed free vacation for $20? Wow! Oh, wait, it's just another one of their charity donation scams. Now, obviously, I would never be as heartless as to accuse someone of milking a made-up emotional story like the desperate desire to have a child with your 62-year-old geriatric wife, spiraling into a dramatic, heart-wrenching surrogacy saga and milking every second of it for millions of views. But I don't have to, because their surrogacy...
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, tour date, bro. Yep. Look more like a mummy than a baby. Egyptian mummy. Wait. The baby or the woman? Did you hear about the brain-dead woman who had a baby? Yeah, I'm aware.
carrier already has, who also happens to be a TikToker. Which, of course she is. Of course they tried to get a surrogacy carrier via TikTok. Because why would you go through doctors and therapists and a surrogate agency when you could actually make the whole thing up and use a random stranger on the app as scapegoat?
A lot of people want to believe him over me because I'm a crackhead. She's a crackhead.
I didn't know there was an addiction involved.
They knew I was an active addiction. The day that they came over to discuss it, I was with my baby daddy, and my baby daddy told me that I had to tell them. They still chose to go through.
So they willingly chose the drug addict. They willingly chose the drug addict. Yeah, go ahead, sure. What could go wrong? Just pick the drug addict for the surrogacy. Why not? Okay, these people are retarded again. I mean, the baby on the photo with the baby who seemed way too big. Yeah. I just thought it funny because the woman also looks like a mummy.
With this whole process, he knows that he's not the dad, but he obviously wants to monetize off every single thing.
Yeah, so apparently the entire surrogacy situation was made up. They didn't go through legal documents, no contracts were ever signed, because this never was a surrogacy.
I did reach out to my attorney. I just want him to stop. I just want him to stop making content about me and my daughter. I just want... He's not the dad. I'm not gonna allow you to monetize off her DNA.
You are not the father. Do a flip.
I'm not gonna allow this to be a public, huge, millions of views thing.
This was just a pregnant lady struggling with addiction and rather had her upcoming baby who wasn't conceived with Quran's sperm, even though that's what he said.
His sperm and I surrogate.
Oh, so the baby isn't even his. There is no surrogate baby. There is none. There is none. Ah, very cool.
It's eggs.
Be adopted by another couple to provide it with a better life. And then offered her baby to Quran and Cheryl like an Amazon delivery package. But as she successfully beat her addiction,
I'm 187 days sober today.
And was constantly being harassed by the lies of Quran and Cheryl faking this surrogacy situation and milking it for views,
I would have a little bit more sympathy if you didn't dog me and bash me the way that you did.
She logically decided to keep the baby.
When I got sober, when I came home and I got sober and I really realized what the hell was happening, I was absolutely mortified.
Because if they were already milking this child for views even before it was born, then imagine how far they might have gone after they...
Sell the baby! Sell it! That's a classic. That's peak. Sell the baby. You must sell the baby. Don't sell the baby. I beg of you. Don't sell the baby. Don't.
they receive the child.
They are content creators. They are influencers. They don't work outside of TikTok. I understand that they need content and they need views, but I don't understand how we're doing this, why we're doing this about a child.
I'm really starting to hate these two people.
The amount of hate that I got on is honestly so mind-blowing. A lot of the comments that I got on that video were people literally wanted me to relapse.
But who am I to criticize true love? Who am I to step on their happiness? At least it's really cool to see that they're still together. Emotional farewell? Oh no!
This ain't easy. Not for me, not for her. It's a tough decision I had to make.
Tough decision? No! Are you guys
No. They're gonna break up. Those two cuties. Oh no. No. I'm so sad. Fuck yes. Look at wrinkly dick downer. I don't know. Crazy. It is what it is. I don't feel nothing.
breaking up?
This ain't goodbye forever. I'll see you soon. Sure, I love you to death.
You do.
And I appreciate it.
Wait, is she dying? Actually, that wouldn't be that shocking. I'm kidding.
He's crying like a little boy, and she's like, okay.
I'm kidding. Jeez. Elon Musk has one crash out and comedy is illegal again.
Legalize comedy. Yeah.
I know, Karan got imprisoned for 7 years. Apparently he was charged with...
Oh, well, they're not breaking up, I guess. They're not breaking up. He's going into prison. Well, just put her in a nursing home and be done with it. It's like, instead of put the fries in the bag, it's put the woman in the nursing home. Put Granny into the nursing home. Love you to death is a threat at her age.
with 3 counts of felony, aggravated assault, 8 counts of insurance fraud, 2 counts of false statements and writings, 1st-degree criminal damage to property, 2 2nd-degree criminal damage to property, 3 misdemeanor counts of reckless conduct, and 2 counts of false reports of a crime. Why is it always the influencers, man? See, it kind of detracts from your responsible messaging of having to make a tough decision.
This ain't easy. Not for me, not for her.
It's not like you have a decision really, is it? Comedy is illegal again? Always has been. If you make jokes about the protected classes in this world, yeah, to a degree.
It's a tough decision I had to make.
When in actuality, you just committed a collective of 21 crimes.
He made a mockery of me. He judged me. He degraded me. He belittled me on this app, made fun of me for being a crackhead, made fun of me for going in and out of jail, dealing with things, having all these things. He made fun of me. And the whole time, he was scamming people out of their money, okay? And causing injury, causing serious injury.
But you're still gonna thrive in stride, so hey, should be waiting for me when I get home.
Yes, I will.
I'll wait for you. How long you got? I'm not gonna laugh at that. This is a tragic situation, and I have to feel bad for them. Or at least I should, if they hadn't both scammed their audience with fake charity.
Well. It is what it is. I think she's waiting, but she will be waiting, I think, for a longer time than 7 years. She might be waiting for the rest of eternity for him. After that one. You're already on borrowed time, technically, right? And what do? You get in jail. Congratulations. She's still alive? I don't know. Maybe.
And fake his surrogacy while harassing a pregnant recovering addict for millions of views. I mean, at this point, I'm starting to think that they might be mutual gold diggers who set up a fake relationship in the first place just to capitalize off of rage bait shock value TikTok views. And then again, they do really seem in love when they do Fortnite dance. Well, I think it's about time for my therapy session. The content I've gotta sit through, man. It's consuming me. There. It's okay. Thank you.
I mean, similar situation. He's going to prison, but she got the death sentence. That's crazy. Well, he's going to prison. She's going into a coffin. It is what it is. But yeah, the stuff that I have to sit through this stuff too. So I'm not surprised.
Can't take it anymore. Well, I hope you learned something this video, because he sure hasn't, and will always keep torturing himself for your entertainment. But you can cheer him up by subscribing to his channel so he can absorb all of your fibers and nutrients. Also, don't forget to check out private internet access in the description. And thanks again for sponsoring this video.
Alright, that is the end of the video. Well, now we know. Old lady, young man, weird TikToks, cringy TikToks, and probably soon a dead woman with a prisoner boyfriend, husband, whatever. Fake cigarette kid. It is what it is. It is what it is. Scams. We love to see it. We love to see it.